So, you're looking at a career in tech, and you've hit that first big fork in the road, right? Networking, cybersecurity, or DevOps. They're all massive fields. They're all in demand, but believe me, they are completely different worlds. Let's break it down. This is the big question, isn't it? Which path is the right one for you? By the time we're done here, you're going to have a super clear idea of what each of these roles is really about, the kind of personality that just clicks with each one, and hopefully, which one feels like a perfect fit. Okay, to really get this, we're going to use a simple but really powerful idea. Let's imagine any company is just a big, bustling digital city. See, every city needs roads, it needs police, and it needs automated systems to run smoothly. And those three things, they map perfectly to our three tech roles. First things first, before you can have a city, you need a foundation. You need roads, you need connections, you need infrastructure. And that, my friends, is where we enter the world of networking. Think about it. Networking is literally all about communication. These folks are the civil engineers of our digital city. They're laying down the data highways, the side streets, the traffic lights, everything that lets information get from point A to point B smoothly and quickly. Honestly, without them, there is no city, just a bunch of isolated buildings that can't talk to each other. So what's a day in the life look like for one of these road builders? Well, it's very hands-on. You're mapping out the whole network, you're getting in there and configuring the actual hardware like routers and switches, and yeah, you are definitely the person everyone calls when the internet goes down. You are the master of keeping things connected. And these are the tools of your trade. The CCNA certification, that's kind of like your driver's license here. You have to understand routing protocols, which are basically the GPS of the internet, and DNS, which is like the city's address book, turning a name like Google.com into a real place your computer can find. So who loves this job? It's the person who gets a real kick out of logic puzzles. You know, the one who finds deep satisfaction in a perfectly neat cable setup, who can look at a crazy complex diagram and just see the path. If you love the methodical hunt of troubleshooting, this is your zone. All right, so our city is built, the roads are paved, traffic is flowing, but now it's a target. We've got to protect it, right? It's time to bring in the security detail. Welcome to the world of cybersecurity. It's simple. If networking built the roads, cybersecurity patrols them. These are your digital police officers, your security guards at the gates, your intelligence agents working in the shadows. Their entire job is to protect the city's data and its people from any and all threats. On any given day, you're both a hunter and a guard. You're proactively searching for threats, you're testing the city walls for any weaknesses before the bad guys find them, and you're constantly watching the traffic for anything that looks off. And when an attack does happen, you're the first one on the scene. And the tools they use? It's a pretty serious arsenal. A SIEM, for example, is like a city-wide surveillance system that flags suspicious activity everywhere at once. Firewalls are the heavily armed guards at the gates. And penetration testing tools? Well, those are for ethically hacking your own city to find the weak spots first. You know, the cybersecurity mindset is totally unique. It's for the person who loves a good mystery, who can get inside an attacker's head and figure out their next move. It's like playing a high-stakes game of chess, always thinking 3 steps ahead to defend your king. If that sounds like fun, you've found your calling. Okay. So our city is built and it's protected. It's working. But how do we make it better, faster? How do we roll out amazing new services to all our citizens in an instant? Well, that's where our third role comes in. It's time to automate the city with DevOps. Think of DevOps engineers as the city's innovators and efficiency experts. They don't just build one building. No, they build entire automated factories. We call them pipelines that can create and deliver brand new apps and features to everyone in the city, like automatically and at lightning speed. So what's the magic word for them? Automation. Everything is about automation. They build these things called CI/CD pipelines, which basically means the process of getting new software out to the world happens without a human touching it. They're completely obsessed with speed, reliability, and making things run perfectly. And this is their modern toolkit. They start with the cloud, like AWS or Azure, as their infinite plot of land. Then they use tools like Docker and Kubernetes to put applications into standard boxes or containers so they can run anywhere. And engines like Jenkins or GitHub Actions, they're the factory foreman, running the assembly line from start to finish. So who is this person? This is the ultimate builder and optimizer. This is the person whose first thought when they see a boring, repetitive task is, you know what? I could write a script to do that for me. If you love to code, build massive systems in the cloud, and just make everything flow like a well-oiled machine, you've got that DevOps DNA. Okay, we've met our road builder, our city protector, and our master automator. Now let's put this all together and figure out what's your role in this digital city. This really boils it all down, doesn't it? Just ask yourself, are you the builder, the one who gets that deep satisfaction from connecting things and solving logical puzzles? That's networking. Or are you the protector, driven by the thrill of the hunt and defending against threats? That is 100% cybersecurity. Or are you the automator? Do you just love to code and build elegant, efficient systems? Well, that's the heart and soul of DevOps. Now, what about the jobs? Here's the great news. You can't go wrong. All three are booming. Networking is a fantastic place to start your career. Cybersecurity demand is through the roof, with salaries to match. And DevOps, because it blends so many skills, it's often one of the highest paid gigs in tech. But here's the secret. The best people, they know a little bit of everything. You're hearing about DevSecOps now, right? That's what it is. Building, protecting, and automating all at once. So no matter where you start, you're building a foundation for an amazing career. And so we're back to this. The builder, who forges the connections, the protector, who stands guard over the city, and the automator, who makes it all faster, better, and smarter. After hearing all this, which one of those feels like you? Your answer to that question? That's your compass. It'll point you in the right direction. Each of these paths is challenging, they're deep, and they are incredibly rewarding. The real question was never about which one is the best. It's about which one is the best for you. And that's the path you should start exploring today.